Hey guys, it's Nevaeh and I'm here to sprinkle my thoughts on you. Today I just wanted to make a video to teach you guys how to chase your dreams and reach your goals even though they sound absolutely crazy. So if you're interested in that, keep listening. Okay, this video is gonna come from experience because I've reached some of my goals that have been absolutely crazy. Goals that people thought I would never reach, I got to. I just wanna say, you have to be crazy enough to start. Whatever it is that you're doing or that you want to do, you have to be crazy enough to believe that it's actually going to happen. Like, no matter what, you can't let any negative thought get to your brain. And of course, like, negative thoughts are going to come. You can't help but have things pass through your mind sometimes, but you have to instantly push that thought out and be like, no, I can do whatever I put my mind to, no matter what. So with the story I'm going to go into, if you've seen my other videos, you might have heard about it before. But I am a teen mom. I'm 19 years old and I live in my own apartment. I moved in my apartment whenever I was 18 years old. But a little backstory, I got pregnant whenever I was 16. I had my daughter while I was still 16 and I was still in high school. I dreamed of going to UCLA since I was 13. And when I got pregnant at 16, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm still gonna go to school. I'm still gonna go to UCLA. Like, I had that set in my brain. Over time, whenever I would tell people that, people would tell me, like, how are you gonna do that with the baby? How are you gonna move 3 hours away from home and go to school with the baby? Like, maybe you should just go to a community school next to your house, next to your hometown, and so it's easier on you. I was like, nope. I knew the school that I wanted to go to, and there would be points of time where that negativity, the things that people would say, it would almost get to me. I would almost listen, like, maybe I shouldn't go to UCLA, maybe I shouldn't. But in the back of my mind, I always knew what my dream was. Fast forward, time comes to apply, and God blessed me with somebody who went to UCLA. She worked at the high school that I was working at. She was like a tutor there, and I ended up getting close to her. He blessed me with her, and she was like, you should go to UCLA. There's programs for teen moms, and she told me all of the resources. And so I applied to 5 universities, and I ended up getting accepted to 4 of the 5, one of them being UCLA. And I didn't apply to any communities. There's nothing wrong with it, but I knew my dream was to go to a university, so that's what I was going to do, apply to universities. Just finished my first year. I have my own apartment. My daughter goes to daycare. Her daycare is taken care of, and everything has went smoothly. I mean, it hasn't been the easiest journey, but I've been able to do it. I am doing it. I just finished my first year and I did well. Who would have thought that would have happened? I had so many people tell me I should go to a community. There was so many excuses people gave me, like, the rent in LA is too high, there's too much traffic, you're not gonna have anybody to watch your baby. It's gonna be a lot harder to go straight to a university instead of going to a community, then a university. My mind could have so easily been clouded with all of the negativity that I really didn't go to my dream school. I could have let any negative thought stop me from accomplishing what I needed to accomplish. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a vision, do not let what anybody else says stop you from reaching that goal. Make a plan. Tell yourself, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get to here. All the rest of the negative thoughts, don't listen to them. You have to just do what you want to do. And sometimes it's not gonna be a smooth ride. You have to have trial and error. You have to fail. You have to mess up sometimes to get to where you want to be. But making 5 steps and messing up on the 6th step is better than somebody who makes 0 steps. At least from the 5 steps, you're way further ahead the person who did nothing. And now all you have to do is get back up and learn from your mistake and keep going. But the person who never tries, the person who never tries to reach their goals, the person who is too scared to attempt what they need to do, gets nowhere. Just like somebody who's trying to sell a bunch of shirts, for example. If they want to sell shirts, they might have to go and knock at 100 doors. They might have to go pass out their business cards. They might have to do a million things to sell those shirts. You might ask 100 people and you might get 98 no's. But you still got 2 yeses compared to the person who didn't ask anybody, right? So Yeah, I just want you guys to know, like, whatever you guys have envisioned, you could really accomplish it. Don't let anybody or anything tell you that you can't do what it is that you want to do. If you want to be a millionaire, you can be a millionaire. If you're a teen mom who wants to go to a university and live by yourself, you can be a teen mom at a university living by yourself. If you want to be a famous singer, you could be a famous singer. If you want to own 10 properties, you could own 10 properties. No matter what it is, if you want to do it, if you have the desire to do something, chances are, if it's not bad, God probably put that desire in your heart to do it. And he didn't always put the desire. Sometimes you got to pray about it, of course. But I'm just saying, like, you don't have dreams for anything. I'm telling you, it all starts in here. It starts in your mind. If you have something envisioned, you can do it. The person who made the first light bulb had to think about it in their head. Whoever made the first car had to have something in their head. Whoever built the first house, it might have been made out of wood, but they had that plan in their head. So as long as you have a plan in your head, you have the power to create whatever life it is that you want to create, no matter what.
No matter what.
Do not let fear take over your mind. Don't let fear take over your mind. Fear is from the devil. Fear is from the devil. God doesn't put fear in you. God does not place fear in you. God places strength in you. God wants to encourage you. God wants to love on you. So do not listen to the fear in the back of your mind telling you not to start that business, that nobody's gonna like it. Don't listen to that fear of somebody telling you not to start that YouTube channel, that people are gonna make fun of you. Don't listen to it. Do what you gotta do, and you're gonna be where you wanna be. And probably even further than you expected. You might have a goal and you're doing everything you can to accomplish that goal, and you get further than you could have ever imagined. The power you have to create in your mind is limitless, and God blessed you with that. Anyways, that was just me sprinkling my thoughts on you guys. Holla at your girl. Be real or be real.